Thanks for joining me. We're going to take you on the journey to be the boss of your community. Hi, I'm your district sales manager, Amy Fanning. I've been with Avon for 10 years and a district sales manager that entire time. I come with 20 years beauty experience. I do live near the Indianapolis area. You can find us on Facebook. Join our community on Facebook. Just look for me. That's my profile picture, Amy Fanning. You can also join our Amy's District Buzz group. We'll have a lot of sharing, representatives posting information about upcoming meetings, any kind of documents that we want to share. You'll get a lot of information, so definitely join Amy's District Buzz. Also, don't be afraid to reach out. My phone number is 317-437-0353. Call me or text me, and actually texting me is probably the best if you at least let me know what you need, and then I can follow up with a phone call. If you want to text anytime, any day, go right ahead. Whenever I do see your text, I'll be sure and respond. Also, my email is amy.fanning@avonusa. Welcome. Let's get started. We are glad you're here and you have chosen to be the boss of your life and partner with New Avon to make your dreams come true. Let's get your business started now. So if you haven't done this yet, you need to go to register your account, which is at www.youravon.com. Now you're going to want to save that website on your favorites on your computer because you'll be using this website daily. To register, you simply click on Register or New Representative. It'll ask for your district, so you do need your district number. You'll need your account number, which both of these were provided in your Get Started kit. It's going to ask for your last four digits of your Social Security number. Once you have read the terms of the website, you'll click Agree. In your New Rep Support Center, check out the Kickstart incentive. And also Avon provides you with training, which you're going to find that on Avon University. Another tip that you want to know about is your Daily Cares Collection bundle. It's an opportunity for you as a new representative to offer a special bundle for your customers in your 1st through 7th campaign. So if you are stuck and you do have questions, well, let's get registered and then click on youravon.com. The top right, you're going to locate the word Get Support. Many of your questions can be answered right there. Let's start by talking about promoting and sales. Now, the very first thing that you should do, which is the most important part of your business, is to create your customer profile list. Sometimes you'll hear us refer to it as the Who Do You Know list or the Frogs list. FROG stands for the acronym Friends, Relatives, Organizations, or Occupations, Geography, and Social. Think about everybody you know. Get your phone out. So what you're going to do is make a list of all of these people who you know through the acronym FROGS. So all of your friends, all of your relatives, all the people you've known through organizations, also maybe through occupations or past occupations, or maybe your friend's occupation or your mother's occupation, just anybody that's connected to an occupation. Geography, where you live. Where do you go? Where do you drive through the week? Where do you drive on the weekends? Look at the businesses you pass. Maybe what's your favorite coffee shop or your favorite place to grocery shop? Those are the places that you go in your community. And I also want you to think about your social life, or who do you know through social media? If you don't know already, you're going to have a website that's given to you for free. Your goal is to utilize your website to find those customers outside of your traditional marketing area, which is like your around your home, people that you would deliver products to. If they're not in reach, then those you want to refer to your e-store and promote through there. So many of us have friends and family on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter that we don't see on a daily basis, or that we don't live near where we aren't able to deliver products to. Those are the people that we're going to promote our e-store. So definitely think about who you know on a social media stance as well. So this screen just, again, reiterates what we were talking about. So you could print this off. You can use it, just to keep by memory. But again, this is how you'll want to work on your Who Do You Know list or your profile list. And definitely update this about every quarter. Now, if we want to be successful representatives, we want to take it to the next step. So our Who Do You Know list should be compiled of people that we know and what their interests are, because we don't want to be an order taker. An order taker is someone who throws a book out and says, if you see something, order. An, a skilled representative who will build her sales and her earnings are those people who connect with their contacts, friends, family, new customers, identify what their interests are, what their needs are, and to be able to connect the dots with the Avon products with those potential customers. So when you're building your Who Do You Know list, make sure you're sharing your Daily Cares flyer. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but everybody on your list should be able to see this wonderful bundle opportunity that you as a new representative have an opportunity to sell. Make copies, show to your local contacts. You also want to think on your list, who are your skincare customers? Who are the customers who are willing to spend whatever it takes to make their skin look good? Those are the people that you want to connect with about our new products or our skincare products. Who is the guru of skin? Avon products are what they will be looking for, Avon and new products. Then you want to think about on your Who Do You Know list, who is your makeup lovers? They will love our prices and our selection and the quality of our makeup. Who on your list is crazy about personal care products? Maybe those are the people that talk about Bath and Body Works and all those kind of stores. Those are the people who will connect with our personal care products. Our personal care products are leading the industry. And then think about who you know who loves pedicures. They take special care of their feet. We have a wonderful product we call Footworks. So that product is going to be ideal for them. And then think about, is there anyone on this list who will love our Avon Living Catalog? Our Avon Living Catalog is kind of like our home catalog. It's updated every quarter. So be reaching out to those people who love home decor and the things that you'll find in that wonderful Avon Living Catalog. And then finally, who are our trendsetters? Who on your list are those people who are always setting the trend? Those are the people that will love our Mark line. It's kind of like a small boutique, and you'll definitely want to show those trendsetters that line. So let's get going. Let's start letting people know that you're in business with Avon. The worst thing you can do for your business is keep Avon a secret. Your brochure is your Avon store, and the only way that people are going to know about it is through word of mouth. So you need to be contacting everyone on your Who Do You Know list. You want to check out the Avon Social Media Center, which can be found under the web office on youravon.com. You definitely want to download on your smartphone, found in the Google Play Center or the App Store, the Avon SMC. It's an app for the Avon Social Media Center. It allows you to text your virtual brochure to your friends and family right from the app. And it's so important because on the Social Media Center, you're able to share on social media, but you are not able to text from the Social Media Center on youravon.com on your computer. However, if you download the app, you can send a text, and people will always look at a text. So if that is something you'll definitely want to share with your email, your contacts on your phone, the Avon SMC app. You utilize that. Another thing that you can do is consider hosting a grand opening. Think about if you have a new business in your town. Do they host a grand opening? That's something that you should do as well. Consider hosting a silent party. A silent party is a great way to find new customers, connect with people in your community, and build your sales. All representatives should do a silent party about once a quarter. And what you do is you find 10 to 15 friends who are willing to take brochures for you to their friends and family, their co-workers. A lot of times representatives will offer their host or hostess a special gift for promoting their brochure. And then I ask you, have you signed up for the email service center? That can also be found under the web office on youravon.com. You'll also want to take time to view the current Campaign Central, which is another tab on youravon.com. It's updated every 2 weeks, and it's actually a way for you to stay in the know about the upcoming brochure. So if you're serious about your business and you're serious about being a knowledgeable representative, it's imperative that you take advantage of Campaign Central. And then I ask you, who is your next beauty boss? Do you know Avon will pay you $50 for inviting your friends and family to join your new Avon business? Let's first take the Daily Care Challenge. You're going to find this Daily Care flyer in your supplies. I would take a picture of this on your phone and text this to all of your friends and family in your phone contact. I would also go and have the copies made of this flyer and promote it to everyone in your community. Our challenge is for you to text 20 friends and family a picture of the Daily Cares flyer and ask them how many they would like to order. It's a $65 value for only $19.99. When you're earning at 40%, you earn about $7.99 per bundle. Sell 50, you've just earned yourself $400. This is a limited time only offer only for new representatives which you can utilize in your 1st through 7th campaign. So now if you're just getting started with Avon and you're not sure where to find customers, I've included this little cheat sheet for you. Really, anywhere you can think of where there are people, there's potential customers. So think about your doctor's offices, the waiting rooms, the receptionist at the doctor's offices, hotels, motels. A lot of times the housekeeping, they're great resources for customers. So go in there, ask them if you can leave brochures with the housekeeping or they're in the lobby or with the front desk. Apartment managers, they love for you to include your information in their new move-in packs. Fitness facilities, bleachers at ball fields or gyms, grocery stores. Always pick the longest. Let's talk about opportunities to earn. Now, I mentioned earlier a little bit about your Kickstart earnings. As a new representative, you have an opportunity to earn $1,000 or more in the first 90 days. And I'm going to tell you how it works. You should have a flyer that says Kickstart Your Earnings. First, as a representative in your first 7 campaigns, we're going to guarantee you a 40% commission. And how does that look? Well, your very first order, any size order, whether it's ordered online, traditional with those local customers, whether it's home or fashion or beauty products, you're guaranteed 40% commission. In your second campaign, you have a sales quota of $150. If you're able to hit the $150 in award sales, you're going to again earn 40% commission. And that's probably about 6 to 8 customers in order to have about $150 in orders. Then we're going to ask you to increase your customers by 2. Yes, only 2, which will bring you up to about $200 in customer orders or award sales. You hit that mark of $200, again, you're going to get that 40% commission. And as you continue to do that, think about what is 40% at $200? What's 40% at $250? What's 40% at $300, and then 40% at $350, and then 40% at $400? Add up that commission. You're on your way to that $1,000. And I like to talk about your Kickstart program in 3 components. The first component is hitting your sales quotas to get that 40% commission. The second is Avon knows it's important for you to start sharing your business with others. It's more fun to share a business with others than to do by yourself. So think about if you go to the gym or you have a walking buddy, isn't it more fun to do it with somebody else? So Avon wants you to identify who are those potential beauty bosses on your Who Do You Know list. If you recruit a qualified representative to join your team, and a qualified representative is someone who has a first or second order of $150 or more, which she places her order and pays on time, Avon's going to pay you $150. They're going to pay, $150 if you're able to recruit 3 people. So that's $50 per successful recruit. So what Avon's saying is hit your sales quotas, recruit at least a minimum of 3 people who are successful. And if you do both of those things, your third component is a $200 bonus check or Kickstart bonus check. So your commission and your path to $1,000 is your 40% commission by hitting all 7 campaigns, adding that up, at least getting 3 new recruits was $150, and your Kickstart bonus of $200, you're going to find that you've earned more than $1,000 in the first 90 days. And as you can see on your screen, Avon provides you a Kickstart calculator to help you stay laser focused to earning that $1,000 in the first 90 days. Now, as a new representative, we definitely want you to achieve that 40% guarantee by hitting your sales quotas each campaign. However, if you for some reason don't hit your sales quota, I've included the earnings chart for you to refer to. As you can see, the size of your order will decide what your commission or discount will be per campaign. If it's not during your Kickstart first 7 campaigns or you've not hit your sales quotas, keep in mind all fashion and home is a 20% commission. So just take a few moments, look at this chart. It can also be found under youravon.com, earning opportunities, and then click on earnings chart. So now if you're like me, you definitely want to have a plan in place to earn the money that you need. So you think about, why did you become a representative? What is it that you want to earn? And are you willing to put the time and effort forward to be able to earn the money that you need? So think about building your business and having that goal to reach the money that you do need for you and your family. So about 20 customers who are buying from you at each campaign at $25 average order, you're going to find that's about $500 in sales in that campaign. At a 40% commission, you earn about $200. 200 times 2, so there's about 2 campaigns per month. That's about $400 a month. So if you need to earn $400 a month, you're looking at 20 customers ordering consecutively, or a customer base anywhere from probably 20 to 50 customers to ensure that you have at least the 20 customers every 2 weeks. And remember, I mentioned youravon.com, Avon University for your training. Well, Avon has a tool for you, and it's just kind of talking to you about increasing your customers. So look the part, wear the products, and approach people. If you're shy and you're not willing to talk about your business, then it's going to be harder to connect with customers. So this chart helps you. Now, if you're not as comfortable walking up and talking to people in the beginning, and honestly, that's nature, it's going to be a little hard at first, but you have to think about what your earnings, the earnings that you expect. So think about when you're approaching people, what are some things that you can say? One of the things you can do is compliment them on their jewelry or their clothing. For instance, let's say you're standing in line at Kroger and someone has a beautiful necklace on. That is a beautiful necklace. Where did you get it? Avon has one similar. Have you seen a brochure in a while? Maybe it's just simply, when did you last see an Avon brochure? Or, hi, my name is Amy and I live in this area. Are you currently being serviced by an Avon representative? Another thing that could be said is, wow, I love your makeup. What is your favorite brand? Have you tried Avon lately? Let me show you a brochure. So it's very important when you're approaching people, whether it's people you know or people you just get to know, that you have a way to follow up. So one of the little tips that I like to give is to use Post-it notes on your brochures. And anytime you hand a brochure out, make a note, even if it's your best friend. Gave it to my best friend Sally, going to call her later. Because you've got to have a way to follow up with every single brochure that you've handed out. If you meet someone new in line at the grocery store, okay, here's my brochure. If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and capture your name and phone number so I can follow up. If they're not willing to give that, what about are they on Facebook? Can you find them on Facebook? Some way to be able to follow up with that brochure. Now, following up is the key. Think about your friends and family. You hand them a brochure. Is Avon constantly on their mind? Probably not. Are they busy? Are they busy like you? If you don't follow up with your brochures, your customers are going to be kind of dismal because people are not going to think to stop and call you with their Avon needs. You need to follow up. And as I mentioned in the first video, fortune is in the follow-up. And it is true. I can't stress it enough. So attain contact information when handing out your brochures, your flyers, or your samples. Contact potential customers within 24 to 48 hours after handing out your brochure, your e-brochure, your flyers, or your samples. Ask potential customers if she or he has had a chance to view the brochure and let them know when your order goes in and what day you'll be contacting them to get that order. Contact potential customers to take the order and always ask for referrals. Who else do they know? See Avon Training for Upselling Ideas under the Avon University tab. You'll also want to always thank your customer for her order. Set yourself apart from others out there. She can shop anywhere. Make her want to shop with you. And then remind them when your product will be in and when you'll be delivering the product. Also ensure that she knows her total cost for the order. Consider leaving brochures and samples, as she has mentioned that she enjoys those certain samples or those certain products. Always include a brochure in the next campaign and give her that personal touch, a personal thank you note for being a customer. Always give professional service and remind yourself that you are representing a beauty company and look the part. So let's move on to building a strong business through mentorship. Now, mentorship is all about the power of duplication. Selling and recruiting alone will take longer for you to reach your earnings goals, and it limits how much you can do. Think about it. There's only so much time in a day. So in order to earn more money, you've either got to work harder, faster, or duplicate yourself. So giving yourself a raise as working alone will require more customers and more sales. But when you teach others to sell and recruit, you reach your earning goals earlier and you give yourself unlimited earning potential. You earn when they earn. So earn all the time, even when you're not working, by simply duplicating yourself. Now remember what I said earlier, Avon is going to encourage you to talk to people you know and to start building beauty bosses on your team. So think about duplicating yourself by identifying potential team members and think about who might be your first team member. Who do you know from your Who Do You Know list that you've identified? Who on that list can benefit from an extra $1,000 in the first 90 days? Think about every person you've listed and what are their needs. You want to be able to connect the dots. You don't want to just run up to someone and say, hey, want to sell Avon? I'm selling Avon. You want to have your 45-second commercial. You want to talk to them about why you're being successful with Avon and what your goals are, and then how Avon can benefit those people on your Who Do You Know list. Also, reach out to local businesses who hire part-time employees. A lot of times, they're not getting the hours they need and could benefit from some extra income. Waitresses and waiters are always great people to reach out to, as well as hairstylists. Think about the friendly faces at the local retail stores, banks, and libraries, or maybe those moms at sporting events. And if you have kids or grandkids, you know how expensive it is to have our children in sporting events. So, for instance, travel basketball, travel baseball, even the high school sports, they're very expensive. Not only do you have to pay to put them in the sports, you also have to pay for the equipment, the shoes, the clothing. So those moms at those sporting events are great people to reach out to. Although people at fellow fitness clubs, think about people who give you great customer service. Wouldn't those be the people you want to add to your sales team? Convenience stores employees, especially those people who work the late shift, they don't want to be there. Also, if you visit job fairs or unemployment offices, moms at daycare facilities, local delivery employees, anyone and everyone, don't assume someone is not interested. Never deny someone this great earning opportunity. Now, when you're approaching those potential beauty bosses, you want to ask a few questions. So when you're approaching them, maybe something like, if I could offer you an opportunity to earn an extra $200 to $300 a month, would you be interested in hearing more? Or how about if I can show you a way to earn $90 or $1,000 in the next 90 days? Another thing you could say is, I'm making extra income for my family and I love what I do. If I could show you a way to make extra income, would you be interested? Or, I've heard you mention several times you wish you had money for what? Fill in the blank. Think about who you know, what are their needs. So once you fill in the blank, and what you could simply say is, if I could show you a way to earn that money, would you be interested? Also, considering if you're at the grocery store or the bank or the library, you are a great, let's say, cashier. You offer great customer service. And I am looking to add a few people like you to my sales team. I am a part of a company that offers opportunities to women no matter what their backgrounds are. I need a few people like you to represent this area. If I told you that you could bring in about $200 to $300 a month, would you be interested in hearing more? So now we've found those potential beauty bosses and they're ready to get started. So it's really simple to add people to your sales team. Simply send them to your website, youravon.com/. Once they go to your website, they can just click on Become a Representative. If you're not sure how to get them to your e-store, or they're not able to get to your e-store for some reason or another, send them to www.startavon.com. So again, www.startyouravon.com. And don't forget to give them your reference code. And as you can see on the screen, your reference code is found under the web office, under Tools to Maximize Your Business. It's actually the backslash after youravon.com /. So it's usually under case, and it's no spaces, it's usually your name. So take a look at that, and you can also give them your reference code. Now let's talk about earning and growing through incentives. So isn't Avon exciting so far? We've talked about building your customer base. We've talked about earning that $1,000 in the first 90 days. And as you remember, we mentioned you can earn $50 for every successful beauty boss you add to your sales team. Well, Avon is going to reward you for doing that as well. Not only are they going to give you the $50 for adding those people to your team, you get a 3% sponsor bonus, which I haven't mentioned, but you also get what we call tickets to Boss Life. This is going on through June. So every time you have a successful recruit added to your sales team, Avon's going to reward you with a ticket. Those tickets are scratch off, and you can earn anything from cash rewards, which are $100 to $500 or $1,000, a vacation to Disneyland, popular electronics like a 60-inch smart TV or tablets. So that's one of our incentives called Ticket to Boss Life. We also have another incentive for our representatives who are thinking about going to RepFest 2017. And you ask, what is RepFest? Well, that's our national convention going to be held in Nashville, Tennessee, August the 5th through the 7th. It's a great opportunity for all representatives, especially new representatives, to attend. During the time frame of campaigns 10 through 13, so that's right now, if you're able to add 3 people to your sales team, you're going to get those $50 checks, those tickets to Boss Life, the 3% sponsor bonus, as well as your room paid for at the Grand Ole Opry. So definitely take advantage of the incentive to find beauty bosses, add them to your team, and get all of the great incentives that Avon is offering. So I hope to see you at the next RepFest. As I mentioned earlier, it's August the 5th through the 7th in Nashville, Tennessee. At the Grand Ole Opry. You have an opportunity to stay at the Grand Ole Opry Hotel and Resort. It's a good opportunity. You're going to get lots of products. You're going to get representatives will have on-stage seminars, training seminars, product palooza, and much, much more. It's going to be held on a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this year. Hope to see you at RepFest. So in closing, if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. By Jim Rowan. Have a great evening.